Tushar Anand back at you from 99 Workouts. It's always a pleasure to have guests coming in one by one. We get into the old connect, and they share a lot of inside stories. So we move on to our next guest. All my guests who are featured have had a good connect with me, and I have known them for long. So I trust them that they are involved in any kind of physical activity, and whatever they say is very much true. We have a special guest again on 99 Workouts, and I would like you to follow me and let me introduce today's guest. Let's see who this special person is. Please follow me and let me get into this beautiful office, and I have to introduce my very old friend, that is Mohammed.
Hi Tushar, welcome.
So nice to meet
Pleasure
you.
having you here.
Please, if you don't mind, we'll have a seat and have a nice chat over. Mohammed, I've known him as a young kid.
Literally been at
yeah,
decades.
I mean, it's been really long. I've seen
Way
you
back
as
in
a,
2000.
yeah, 2000.
When
Yeah.
I first,
Yeah.
I think in the early days when I first joined gym,
Right.
I was fortunate enough to meet two good people in Pune in terms of health and fitness. One is Tushar sir, who has not changed over the years, he's been the same. And second is Mr. Umesh Moite. So
Right.
these two guys are like the pioneers in fitness, and we've all learned from them. We've grown learning from them.
Well, that's very humble enough of Mohammed to introduce us this way. Rather, we need to. He's come a long way. So let's find out how his journey has been in the last 50 years. I've known him as a member. Why don't we have a seat?
Be comfortable.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
So I'm sometimes used to being on that side because I also take interviews on my YouTube channel. So for a change, it's good to be sitting.
Yeah. So, Mohammed, tell me something. You have. I've seen you starting as a young boy coming to the gym, you used to come with a friend of yours long time back, around 15 years back. And then slowly you graduated into taking up fitness and, health supplements and things like that as a profession. I believe you have your own channels to that. Why don't you give some insight to all my friends,
So it all started off with me joining gym because I used to be extremely thin.
Right.
So this is when I passed out of school. So
Right.
there was a lot of ragging and body shaming and constant effort to look good.
Right.
And the whole concept was I actually wanted to get a girlfriend. I
Oh.
used to think कि अगर body बना लूँगा तो girlfriend मिल जाएगी. But I was so wrong. There are more things needed to that. So I joined gym to look little good, and then slowly what I realized is I was fortunate enough to get the right kind of advice from good coaches like you, like Umesh sir, and very soon it became into a passion.
Right.
And it became like, I won't use a wrong word like addiction, but it became कि अगर मैं आज gym नहीं करूँगा, I'm not going to be satisfied with my day. My day became incomplete without working out.
Right.
So that was way back in 1999. So
Right.
I had my first body transformation that time. My second transformation was at age of 18 when I
Right.
kind of plateaued. And then to reach from that level to take it slightly higher, so that was a little challenging. And that's when I started studying the profession also, just in terms of passion.
Okay.
So I could help people along the way, whatever I've learned to pass on that knowledge. So
Right.
right from the start, I was helping people with whatever knowledge I've accumulated.
Right.
After I became a father in 2014, my body weight increased quite a bit. So I had become almost 100 kilos with about 35% body fat. Now I didn't want to look like a regular father, overweight. So I decided that I'll make another transformation. This was 2016.
Okay.
So I started my transformation journey in 2016. And I think by 2016, September or October, for the first time in my life, I made a proper body, with 6-pack abs or almost 8-pack abs. And then some friends of mine recommended that I start blogging,
Right.
out of passion. But I said, why blogging? I'll start a video blog, I'll become a YouTuber just out of passion.
Right.
So I did a video, the first video I got good response, some 11,000 odd views.
Right.
The followers started growing on YouTube. And then I started identifying what is wrong in the fitness market. At that point of time, I had some bad experience with fake whey protein supplements,
Okay.
which was circulating a lot on the market, which we were discussing a while ago.
Right. Right.
So I thought, why not launch my own brand?
Okay.
Where there is guarantee of the product's quality, where I
Right.
can provide something at reasonable price and a genuine product. So I started KRN Nutrition in 2017.
Okay.
This was about 6 months after launching my YouTube channel.
Right.
And then one thing slowly led to another. I launched my online platform where I train. Currently, I'm training about 650 people online
Oh wow.
on Mohammad Musari Fitness. So I have a website called mohammadmusarifitness.in. So through Instagram, through Facebook, through my social media, and obviously Pune, so the people who know me.
Right.
So I expanded my growth that way.
Right.
It started off as passion. It was nothing to do with business and money, but slowly it became a profession as well.
Right.
And I feel really fortunate that it's my passion which I've been pursuing from all over the years,
Right.
and it's converted into
So,
profession.
Mohammed, tell me something. You basically come from a real estate background, right? Your family is
That's right.
involved in the real estate. So, do you pursue that also full time?
I'm working, to be honest, I work 16, 17 hours a day.
Oh wow.
So my day starts at about 6 o'clock in the morning, where I train myself first till about 7. Then I go on to responding all my online clients from 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock. 10:30 onwards, I'm in this office. This is my dad's business. I'm the second generation entrepreneur. So I myself have developed over 10, 12 buildings. So I'm very much active in real estate also.
Okay.
Once I come back home in the evening around 7 o'clock, I take a break for half an hour, and then I get back to my online work till about 11:30, 12 in the night. And throughout the day, while pursuing my real estate work, my site work, my construction work, my corporation work, I'm still in touch with all my online clients throughout the day as well to give them their daily guidance. But for me, making my plans happens in the morning after my training at about 7 o'clock in the morning, or in the night after 7 o'clock in the evening. The whole day goes in real estate.
तो आपने सुना मोहम्मद जी एक्चुअली इज डूइंग ड्यूल प्रोफेशन. अभी उनका प्रोफेशन फ्रॉम रियल एस्टेट जो उनका फैमिली बिजनेस है वहाँ से उन्होंने ऑलरेडी अपने खुद का प्लेटफॉर्म स्टार्ट किया है, फिटनेस जो ट्रेनिंग वगैरह ऑनलाइन देते हैं, और ये दोनों को एक साथ संभालते हैं एंड दोनों ही आज प्रोफेशन बन गए अच्छे. एंड आई एम श्योर बिग सो मच ऑफ फॉलोअर्स इन लाइफ. So tell me something. What kind of clientele do you generally get?
So first when I started my YouTube channel, the clientele was mainly females.
Okay.
So it started off with post-pregnancy and pre-delivery. It started off that way. At the moment now, I would say that that is only 10% of my clientele. I would say 60% of my clientele are youngsters from the age group of 18 to 25 who are just about starting gym. And there's so much information available online that people get confused.
Right.
So when someone sees a success story of for example, someone like me who have been doing this in the last 20 years, so they kind of relate to that. The people who relate to that from young age, they are my clientele. And I've also noticed an increase in clients of people above 40 who have never trained in their life earlier. They have spent their entire life focusing on making money, taking care of their family.
Right.
But now that their kids are in school or have grown up, they have time for themselves. So about 25-30% of my clientele would be 40 plus.
Okay. So you see that the trend is changing, and people are these people mostly from Pune, or they're
I would say 50% are from Pune.
Okay.
50% are all over India. I've got a lot of clients from Canada as well.
Okay.
In Vancouver, I've got about 80 clients from HSBC Bank in Vancouver.
Okay.
I've got a lot of clients from America, from Dubai.
Oh wow.
But Tushar, I think like you rightly said, the trend is changing. I think fitness is become like fashion industry.
Right.
Every 2 years, a new trend comes in the industry. It sounds trendy. People blindly follow that particular trend, whether it is a diet, whether it is some kind of workout pattern. I'm not against anything. My concept is what is tried and tested,
Right.
what is sustainable, what you can do for a long period of time.
Right.
Like if I'm giving a particular workout routine or diet routine to someone, they should not get bored doing it. They should not lose their mind doing it.
Right.
I prescribe everybody minimum 4 to 5 meals a day. So
Right.
my concept is very clear. And a lot of things I've learned from Tushar sir, a lot of things I've learned from Mohit sir, the way they have conducted themselves over the years, they've always been helpful people. Never commercial minded, कि अगर कोई आ गया, they will not take undue advantage of anybody. So these are the ethics which I've picked up from stalwarts like me.
Really, well, those statements are also, it feels you so nice, you feel so good, spending so many years, and you've got patrons, and you've got people like you, Mohammed, who support you and keep you going on and on and so.
I remember you have been so supportive when I started my platform, and you were so supportive.
Yeah, of
I
course.
remember all your, you used to call me, your
Yes.
comments on social media.
Yes.
You were always very supportive.
It's so nice that people from Pune are coming up, getting involved in the fitness industry, and it's like we are passing on the baton to people whom we have known, that we have seen them in the gyms, we have seen them working out, and we know that these are in the right hands. And we always believe that if we do not practice and preach.
Right.
Like, it's very easy to give suggestions and comments without, having faced anything on your own. Like, for example, now today, you've gone through this transformation.
Right.
So you understand, like,
You understand it. See, I've been
Right.
overweight, I've been underweight, I have been exercising last 20 years. So you understand the journey. You get into the sentiment and emotion of the person.
Right.
Just by doing a certification. Yes, certification is very important.
Right.
But just by doing a certification
Right.
and coming out and becoming a trainer does not make you an experienced trainer. There's a difference between a trainer and a coach.
Right.
I'm a coach.
Right.
So I'm also involved in personal decisions of people's lives.
Right.
See, when you make a difference in someone's life, then it's a very emotional connect.
Right.
अगर उनके घर में कोई tragedy होता है, I'm part of that.
Right.
अगर उनके घर में कोई death होता है, I'm part of that.
Right.
So I'm like a member of the family.
Right.
And I feel like amongst all the professions that are there out there, this is the most in terms of respect. It's a very 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 respectful profession. The
Right.
amount of respect you get is amazing.
Right.
And I've loved that about this.
Right.
I've loved that about this.
Right. So nicely put up by Mohammed in in those amazing sentences, like, which comes from the heart, and it does create a family, like, it becomes a fitness family.
They're like a community.
Yes, community, and it's a community service. end
It's
of
a
the day.
community service.
Yes,
Absolutely.
and I would like to end this conversation. Of course, we can go on and on. You guys need to subscribe YouTube. You can what's
It's
that?
Mohammed Musawi Fitness, so it's on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook.
Right.
And
So I would request all the viewers of 99 Workouts to please have a look. And I know Mohammed very well, so I'm sure he's doing an excellent job. And so Mohammed, what is your message for people who are still trying to find out time to exercise? कि अभी भी जो बोल रहे हैं, यार अभी तो 8-9 महीने निकल गए साल के, लेकिन I'm sure 2 महीने के बाद अभी
Monday
वापस
after that,
New Year में
New Year.
वापस. So what motivational message would you
So
like
guys,
to
it's
convey?
very simple. It becomes kind of a habit. When you wake up in the morning, how you brush your teeth, how you have a shower, same way आपको वक्त निकालना पड़ता है. Because इसमें आपका कोई नुकसान नहीं, फायदा ही फायदा है. So I suggest just remove 45 minutes in a day, 5 days a week, somehow, any time in the day. It's not important morning, afternoon. It could be afternoon after your meetings. If you're an entrepreneur, you have time. If you're in service industry, it could be in the morning before work, or after your work. Just remove 45 minutes in a day. Do it for 15 days. Automatically, it will become a lifestyle.
Right.
That's my message. आपको वक्त निकालना पड़ेगा. If not, do it for your family. So like I am 36 years old right now, right? So I've got 2 children. So if you're someone of my age who's starting out, having a family, think about the longevity of life. Think about it that way. That your health is the asset that you can pass on to your next generation. If you have your health in control, even if you're going through some financial crisis in life, you can always make a comeback.
Right.
But if you don't have your health, you have lost everything. So guys, just move 45 minutes a day. That's my message.
So well put.
Pleasure, bro.
Thank
Pleasure.
you, Mohammed, for taking out time.
Congratulations on 99
Thank
workouts.
you
Big
so
fan.
much.
It's going to do
Yeah.
really well.
Thank you so much. Trying to feature all real stories, inside stories. Today we had Mohammed, who is in dual profession, and he's taking out time to somehow manage his whole day and work out for at least 45 minutes, which is very very essential. So guys, we will be having such interesting people, real people, whom you will actually see them in the gyms working out. So that they're not just talking about or creating like a big story so that it looks very glamorous, but you'll see them actually in the gyms always. So I wish Mohammed and his future projects all the best from 99 Workouts, and keep watching 99 Workouts for our next guest, who's going to have some more inside stories.